Hello there, guys. How you guys doing today? It's a cool evening in Carlos City, and it's fitness and health talk with Dave. As you can see, I keep getting smaller, which shows I'm working and I'm achieving something. But let's talk about the 5 mistakes you make when you're inside the gym and you're lifting in trying to build and develop muscles. One, using the wrong amount of weight. You don't have to use too heavy or too light of a weight. When you go too heavy, you have bad form and you won't achieve repetitions of up to 10, 12, 15 repetitions, which is the ideal repetition to achieve hypertrophy, with the view and goal in mind that the aim is hypertrophy. So it's not about the amount of weight, it's time under tension. The time you put the muscle under tension for the muscle fibers to break down a whole lot, so that when its recovery process, it sucks in water, vitamins, and protein, and it gets bigger. And also, when you use too less of a weight that's not heavy enough, you won't create a situation of stress on your muscle tissues. It will be too light and won't do the job. So ideal rep range is supposed to be between 15, 12 to 15, between 10, 12 to 15 repetitions. Note, time under tension is key. For instance, you can bench press 100 kg for just 5 reps. It means it's too heavy for you. If you can bench press 100 kg above 15 reps, it means it's too light for you. As you get stronger, of course, you keep using heavier weight. So it's time under tension and trying to put the muscle in a situation where it breaks down for it to get bigger. The next thing on my list there is you doing the same routine. Let's say you're training chest, and every day for the past 2 years, all you do is when you want to train your chest muscles, you start from press up, push-ups, and you come to the bench press and you do incline chest press for the upper pecs, and you do a flat bench press for the whole pec. So when you keep the exercise routine the same, the body, as it always does, adapts to this process and no longer responds efficiently. So always trick your muscle and making them respond differently with different exercise routines to a particular muscle group. Number three, you don't warm up. What warm ups do to you is putting your mind and your, you know, tendons and ligaments and what we call stabilizer muscles, making them prepared for the real lift, conditioning yourself to be ready for the real lift. Apart from the fact that it saves you from injuries and prepares you, to lift well and heavy as you need, it puts you in a position where you avoid injuries. Always warm up, always stretch. There is no form of there's no range of motion that shouldn't be attained by any human being. The human body can do virtually almost everything. Endeavor to warm up. Always stretch, especially that particular muscle group you want to work on. If you're going to work on squats on that day, make sure you stretch your hamstrings, your quadriceps, your calf muscles, and your glute muscles very well before you work on your lower body. That is preparing your muscles for the lift. The fourth thing I'm going to bring to you is bad form. We find this regularly when you use too much weight, but some persons are used to bad form. That's what they think is correct. I can't show you the right form and bad form now because I'm not in the gym, so I could use the way to show you, but always endeavor to have good form. Know which is the good and bad form so that you can avoid the bad form. The bad form sets you up for injuries, especially when you're using heavy weights. The bad form sets you up for bad posture. You don't want to be injured. You don't want to. And you don't want to have lower back pains, especially for squats and heavy squats. Even me, I've been through for years severe pains from squatting when I was still young and hard and was using bad form. Make sure you have the correct form and make sure you warm up to avoid injuries. The last thing is working out alone. If you want to achieve your PRL, that's your personal records, since you're not a world-class athlete or it's not an Olympic competition, the record you set yourself for yourself in the gym and you achieve. Let's say today I did 100 kilos and that's the first time I actually bench press 100 kilos. You can't do this without having a partner, which is called, in gym terms, is always called a spotter. When you want to train to failure, you should always have a spotter. Who is a spotter? This is the person that assists and helps you in the gym, assists to unrack heavy weights, and assist you in the range of motion when you're lifting. So if you fail to lift, that person has to assist you. As a matter of fact, some persons not having spotters have actually cost them their lives with heavy weights, and they failed, and the weight pressed them in positions where the body can't tolerate, and they died. So always endeavor to have a spotter, and when you have a spotter and a workout partner, you guys push yourselves more and do a lot more than you could have done alone. Endeavor to have a spotter before you attempt PRs and heavy weights. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much and hope to see you soon. Don't forget to like and share and comment. God bless you. Ciao, ciao.